Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw. Going In Raw. That sounds terrible.
What's up? It's your girl, Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you are watching Going In Raw. You like that?
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve and Larson, and available wherever podcasts can be found. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notify bell next to it on YouTube. Make sure you always get your new Going In Raw notifications.
Yes, yes.
Also available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. It's the second of the month, Larson, today. After we're done with this and we're done with Countdown, we're done with Ask Steve and Larson, all the other stuff we got to do. I'm going to get to work on getting those digital care packages
there you go.
out into the world. I think all I got to do is compress a file and send it out to Patreon. And then, I'm going to start putting together a list of those care packages, the real ones. I still have to do the month prior because I was gone.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to be getting their care packages very, very soon. So good stuff. We got a couple of new patrons over the last 24 hours. We got one new YouTube channel member, Mike Rua. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
And then let's see here. Marcus Kennedy, Ryan Betson, Caleb Camarada, and Daniel Osito Negron. I recognize the name Osito Negron. That was one of the creative characters that I had plans for W. Steve W.
Would you look at that.
I think Adam Mayhem scooped him for his developmental territory, which I forgot what it's called.
Project Beta?
Project Baloney Fit? Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
We got a programming note tomorrow.
Ooh, very exciting.
5:30 p.m. Pacific.
So exciting.
8:30 Eastern.
Oh, man.
Triple A's. I think Triple A's top show there. You got to turn the volume off on your thing, man. Okay. Arguably top show of the entire wrestling year.
I'm sorry, did you say arguably?
I mean, it's a subjective thing, I guess.
This is the thing, honestly, this is the thing I'm most excited about every single year.
It's Triple Mania.
And last month, as it was happening, I was sitting there like, why are we not live streaming our reactions to this?
We didn't know what to expect. It's the first time we ever watched it.
I think, hadn't we seen it like the year before, too?
No.
No?
Maybe you watched it, but I hadn't seen it.
I think I had seen it the year before. And at that point, I was like, man, we really need to do something.
It's something else, man. Anyways, expecting the unexpected when it comes to Triple Mania. We'll be doing our live stream reactions. No, we'll be co-hosting the actual stream of Triple Mania at our Twitch channel, I can't say that.
Yeah, you can. Twitch.tv/Steve
Larson. Okay.
I mean, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Have people unsub? They're going to unsub people for? They're already doing that. Can't really do much more to us.
Ban us from live streaming here.
What are they going to do? Drop the ad rates? They've already done that.
It's true. What more can they do to us?
I think like from what I understand, all you're not supposed to do is
like exclusive.
Literally devote a video.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to talk about a bunch of news today.
Yeah, exactly.
So join us, please.
Yeah. Okay. Did you mention that we're co-streaming?
I did say that. That's why I mentioned Twitch.
I feel like you need to be a bit more, big with it.
Well, maybe
we're co-streaming.
Should have paid attention.
I know you don't do that. That's more me.
I just talk.
We're co-streaming.
Yeah, we're co-streaming.
You can actually watch the show on the same screen as you're watching us.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's great. Is there any way we can get like one of those face cam filters for all the wrestlers on the show? Like make all the wrestlers look even older than they are?
No, why do you want to do that?
Why not? We can do it our own way.
It sounds like it's just going to make the stream more difficult. We're not even sure it's going to work in the first place.
It is at best 50-50.
So let's just
at best
keep it to the bare minimum to give us the best chance of making it work.
50-50. Anyways, let's talk. There's a lot to get
There's
through.
a lot. Let's do a quick.
And live tracking, by the way. Right now we are live tracking All Elite Wrestling TV ticket sales.
Well, here's the thing. So early word came out like it sold out immediately, but then the Young Bucks and Cody are saying, no, keep trying. There's tickets available. So right now you go to Ticketmaster. You put in 1, 2, 3, 4 seats. Seats will appear. You click on those seats, and it says, oops, sorry, already taken. But things are popping up. So it's Ticketmaster, they have their own unique release strategy. I'll put it that way. And there could be a lot of activity, people trying to get tickets, causing congestion in the system. We haven't heard definitively from Cody or the Young Bucks yet that it's sold out. Usually they're pretty when they get word and they feel pretty comfortable saying that, they say it.
They keep saying, here's the thing, like about a minute and a half ago, Matt Jackson tweeted out, keep trying, there are still seats available.
See?
So you sort of mentioned this off camera. Ticketmaster is just kind of weird.
Yeah, they don't release everything. I don't think they release everything all at once. I don't think. Because there's been experiences where I've been trying to get tickets for WB shows. I go on right in the on sale. I'm like, these tickets are not good.
Yeah.
And then I wait and refresh. It's like, oh, these are actually good seats popping up.
Yeah.
So, granted, it might be different for this. I don't know exactly. But nonetheless, keep trying and see if anything pops up for you.
And then as this happened, for the 326 of you that are watching this live, if you're aiming for those tickets, let us know if you've been getting them, if you haven't got them, if it says to you it's sold out.
If you see on Twitter, we're all in the midst of talking about stuff that someone says, oh, sold out, please let us know.
Mikhail says here in chat, tickets are selling like crazy. So that seems, I don't know, like that just seems like a template response.
Yeah. But I mean, I've been noticing here, like the seats have been popping up from time to time.
Yeah.
They are kind of all over the place. Things will pop up and they'll disappear. So again, keep your eye on it. Keep trying until you hear something from Cody or the Bucks definitively that it's sold out. But without a doubt, in about 45 minutes into the on sale, there's high demand for it.
There seems to be some very high demand
because it's not like there's a ton of seats when you pop stuff up.
Which is not terrible. I mean, it's not terribly surprising. You and I had sort of said, what was your? I forget. My prediction was this was going to be an all-out or double or nothing-esque demand, or I mean, maybe a little bit less because it's like midweek.
Yeah.
What was your? You thought it was going to be a sellout pretty quick though.
I thought it was going to be sold pretty. I thought maybe like a half hour.
Yeah, but like regardless, like everybody that wanted like people who wanted tickets and were quick on it, like the demand would be from the get-go would be over 12,000 or whatever the capacity is.
Yeah.
We were on the same page. I think it was going to be an instant sellout, basically.
Yeah, and Todd Martin, who I think is a DC, well, I don't know if he's a DC local, but he has the Capitol in his Twitter banner and a picture of a Washington Capitol kissing the. He's in Washington DC. He's an MMA writer, wrestling writer. He said about 9 minutes after the tickets went on sale that it looked like it was pretty much a sellout.
He hasn't deleted that tweet yet either. Because so Wayne Maker here, he seems to think, or he has some info. He says Ticketmaster does not release all at once. They go bare minimum and then open up blocks when that amount has sold out.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, it honestly does appear to be a sellout, though. I mean, as they open them up, they seem to be selling out.
Yes.
So I think by the end of the day,
hell, by the end of the show, it might be
the end of the show.
But here's another thing too: is people will have stuff sitting in their basket, they'll mull it over, they'll think about it, and they're like, "I'll try for something else," and they'll get released back out. Maybe those are getting picked right back up immediately.
Yeah,
there's a bit of a science to figuring out how Ticketmaster operates to get yourself the best seats. And there's a certain point in my life I felt like I had a good idea what that science was, and now I'm not so sure.
Yeah. A couple super chats here. Jared Coleman. Friendos, have a great day today at work, but we'll catch this content later. Have a terrific weekend and keep it up. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
Jared.
you so much. Thank you.
Also, Joshua Martinez. Sup, Friendos. Have a kickball tournament at work.
Whoa.
Won our first match. Have a great weekend. I think that's a great way to kick off your weekend, dude, is to win
literally.
Yeah.
Kick.
There you go. See? Perfect.
Kick off your weekend.
Anyways, Larson, speaking of kicking things off,
let's kick that wild card rule to the curb.
that's a good one.
There we go. So earlier this week, Wrestle Talk.
Support Wrestle Talk.
Yes. Had a report that, according to Tom Collahu, the wild card rule could very well be the thing of the past, is what Collahu said. Quote, they're quietly wrapping up the wild card rule. No big announcement or anything. There's a lot of people who want it to end. Companies, sponsors, management, and talent. You don't get another Lynch and Rousey moment without that Survivor Series format. So it was unclear, though, whether in this report, whether it was going back to the brand split or just not mentioning the wild card rule. There really was no firm indication, at least, which way things were going to go. But then Meltzer talked about in this week's newsletter, quote, the plan right now is to go back to split rosters in October. Hooray!
Woo!
But there may be some minor crossover, but the idea is that it won't be like it is now. Part of it is that Raw under Heyman and SmackDown under Bischoff, we made legit separate brands with completely different storylines as opposed to storylines played out over both shows like it is now. Good. Nothing is decided, but the belief is that the current rosters will largely stay in place. There may be a few minor changes right before the move of guys switching brands, but there is thought There will only be a few, and the current rosters will largely be what Raw and SmackDown will each have. That all sounds great.
Well, here's the thing, man. As long as they deliver the ratings and as long as the creative is good, the talent is there. Anybody, pretty much anybody on those rosters can be big stars.
Absolutely, we say that time and again.
We've been saying that for ages now, and so that's good. Like Fox. Hopefully, they'll be delivering what Fox and USA want, and they won't have to get too hands on, and there won't be a battle over roster members. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I know both Bischoff I know Bischoff specifically had said, I think on an Inside the Ropes, I want to say it was an Inside the Ropes interview. I could be wrong about that though. Had mentioned that for Raw and SmackDown, for the brand splits to work, you need to keep the roster separate.
Yes, it was an Inside the Ropes thing.
And I think somebody suggested the idea of doing, and I don't think they do this, but a legit shoot draft on Raw and SmackDown, which is an interesting concept. Let's say they get going, and for the first year, things are going swimmingly. Creative's really good, ratings are up, people are happy, they're doing this really, really strong rosters, and Fox and USA are confident enough in their creative that they think, okay, well, you can mess with the roster, you can do swaps of the roster, and not lose any ratings, not lose momentum, and you might actually be able to increase ratings, sort of the idea of the brand split in the first place. I could see them doing a shoot draft. I think that'd be awesome.
What do you mean by a shoot draft?
They literally, Heyman and Bischoff,
draft
live on air. They have war rooms, not thought out in advance, creatively behind the scenes with Vince saying, okay, no, we need to have this person here, we need to have this person here. You have two groups drafting live as
That'd
a shoot.
be fun. And the wrestlers don't know where they're going.
Bischoff is on the clock.
Because apparently, according to Pritchard, that's how it used to be, where wrestlers didn't know where they were going for the most part, except for the top guys.
Yeah, but also, you'd have a team of writers in the room,
try to work everything out, so
all working
the
it all out, balanced, which is probably the way you want to go, regardless. Because then you're opening yourself up to like a bad draft day
potentially.
So
potentially,
I don't know. I mean, there's all sorts of things you could do.
Oh, totally.
And
it would be interesting to see how it'd be all implemented if they were to go that far, but I don't know if they would do that.
And it did. It made especially Survivor Series. I mean, that's mentioned here. Survivor Series became a very exciting moment.
It became relevant again.
Yeah,
when they started doing brand versus brand for the longest time, it was like, well, we're gonna do a Survivor Series. No one really cares about Survivor Series style matches with no stakes anymore.
There was like one moment in the history of Survivor Series that I could think of, like in the recent history, and that was when
Dolph was the sole survivor.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's like the one moment that really mattered. Beyond that, until the brand split, when they started doing brand warfare.
Remember that match where Triple H was in it and just kind of made a mockery of the whole situation?
Oh, that was terrible.
That was
terrible. But even that, I mean, that was even supposed to be like brand warfare.
Yeah, it was. And then they just kind
of made a mockery.
It was completely a mockery.
I know. He was crotch chopping.
He's laughing.
Look, this is stupid.
Here's my idea. Make this all about me. All right. Yeah, it's a good idea, huh?
Oh, man.
Great idea. Ticket update.
Ticket update.
They're still kind of popping up.
Where's the siren emoji?
Oh, I know. You had that loaded up. Woo, woo, woo. But still, again, if you try to buy any of these, so let's try one seat. There we go.
You're gonna buy a $20 seat?
No, I'm just seeing if anything.
Raffle off.
I'm saying if anything will go into the cart, even like a nosebleed seat.
What's the actual siren emoji? This one?
That one, yeah.
This one? Save image as. Sit tight. We're securing your
verified. Oh, there we go. I got a Section 400 ticket to actually add to my cart. So confirm, tickets are still available.
Tickets are available.
So keep trying. They might just be in the upper deck, but right now there are still tickets available.
Ooh, wow.
All right. Just want to confirm that.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
You getting that emoji loaded up?
I'm going to test it really quick.
All right, see if it works.
Where's my editor? Here we go. Let's see if this works.
Why is it a background?
That was underwhelming. Can it just do that?
It
says PNG. It's clearly not a PNG.
All right, get rid of that. That's no good. Anyways.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I'm a mess. Where's
you
my
are
notes?
a mess.
Here we go.
Come on.
Anyways, speaking of a mess, Before we continue, here's a word from the sponsor of today's show, Manscaped. We're here to talk to you about a very important issue for us men, and that's the safety of your ball skin when it comes to taming the thicket of man bush you've got blooming down there.
Listen, I'm going to shoot straight with y'all here.
Please do.
There may have been a time or two when I'm trying to groom my crotch mane, and oops, I may have taken off a wee tiny bit of flesh along with the sack hair. And trust me when I tell you, it's no fun.
No kidding. Oh, man. But we're here to tell you that all those nicks and cuts on your ball skin are a thing of the past thanks to Manscaped.
You hear that, Steve?
Yeah, for the audio listeners that can't see this,
I'll tell you what it is.
What is it?
That is the sound of safe ball skin. Manscaped has completely redesigned the electric trimmer with their Lawnmower 2.0. That's that sound you hear, which has proprietary tech that keeps your front area safe from cuts and snags.
may we see a demonstration live now, please? Where am I?
No snags, no cuts.
Where? I don't know where I am.
It's after cuts and snags, Steve.
Oh, where is it?
Right there.
There we go. You know what else I got, Larson? Crop Preserver, an anti-chafing deodorant and moisturizer for your man bits. We all put deodorant on our armpits, so why not keep another stinky part of your body, your groinal region, smelling fresh and clean?
Right now, friend can get 20% off and free shipping and a free travel bag by going to manscaped.com and using promo code GIR. Use the right tools to keep your ball skin safe. Trust me, your balls, will thank you.
You know who else will thank you? Your lover, when he or she goes down to your hog zone and sees and smells that it's clean as a dream. No one likes messy junk. Again, get 20% off, free shipping, and a free travel bag by going to manscaped.com and using promo code GIR. And once again, thanks so much to Manscaped for sponsoring today's show. And you're really helping out Going In Raw and your ball skin by going to manscaped.com and using promo code GIR.
This is Lawnmower 2.0 right here.
Did you snag a pube in there?
No, man. Clean as a dream, just as you said.
No flesh on there. No blood, no flesh.
No, man.
All good.
Nope, just the only thing that's coming off was supposed to come off.
Oh, that's good, man. Your lover will thank you.
Yes. Your balls will thank you.
Oh, man. You know who Larson isn't thanking? The WWE.
No.
Okay, so here's the deal. Got some spoilers here for SummerSlam. There are some SummerSlam plans revealed. We're about to talk about Dolph's big name, legendary.
That's out there all over the place already. That's not really spoilers.
We're also going to talk about, after that, though, we're going to talk about Roman Reigns.
His attacker revealed.
And who his attacker may be.
That might be more spoilers.
According to the Wrestling Observer, correct? Is that who has that?
Yeah.
Okay,
the Dolph opponent's all over the place. That's hard to avoid.
The Roman thing, if you want to wait for SmackDown, probably is going to be revealed
We
there.
actually talked about the Dolph thing on our 205 live show yesterday, our NXT show a little bit.
I know. I don't care about the Dolph thing. I'm trying to because the Dolph thing. You're right. That's totally out there. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that. You're going to complain about it. The other thing is Roman Reigns. It's a big story right now. Who killed Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
We're going to
Well,
find
he's
out
alive
who killed him.
first.
Who tried to kill him?
And I'm not going to complain about Dolph's opponent. I'm going to be apathetic about it.
Yeah, it's kind of one and the same, though.
Not really.
They're presenting you a match you don't want to see, therefore that's kind of complaining about.
No, it's not. I'm just saying I don't care.
Okay.
That's not me saying, gosh, why are they doing that? And that's complaining. Anyways.
You don't really do that anyways, though. That's
No,
not
I
like in your blood.
So, first, this is from the newsletter, and we'll get to more detail because actually Meltzer and Alvarez talked about it on Wrestling Observer Radio, and we'll do a bit of a reenactment of all that.
Oh, we're doing a table read.
Yeah.
With
But
full impressions.
Let's get what Meltzer had in the newsletter. Sorry, first they had a report on the front page, then newsletter, then radio. Here, you can do these quotes. Go ahead.
From the Wrestling Observer. The biggest news not yet announced is that Bill Goldberg will return on the show to face Dolph Ziggler. Currently, they are advertising Ziggler versus The Miz, which has been the match built up on television. As an aside here, Going In Raw, I saw on Twitter that this is the 23rd televised match. This would be the 23rd televised match between these two, which actually seems low to me.
Yeah, it's not that much. They've been both in the company for over a dozen years.
Getting back to the Observer newsletter. But Ziggler versus Miz is a red herring, and the idea is that Ziggler, by disrespecting Shawn Michaels and super kicking him, disrespected all legends everywhere. The idea was that Ziggler would have the locker room against him, and that Goldberg, who Ziggler has mentioned in passing in every program, would come back He adds, the funny part of this story is the only reason I know about it is because somehow an internet troll trying to make me look bad reported that I reported Ziggler versus Goldberg, which I didn't do. Okay, who is that internet troll?
I don't know. He didn't name him.
Well, I wish he would. It's not us. He's not.
No.
Us.
We don't spread that kind of news.
Didn't we say something like no? We didn't say that.
No.
We're
not on Twitter saying, "Oh, Meltzer said this is happening." We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
We don't. That's what he's saying. That someone went on Twitter and said Meltzer said this.
I don't know. We talk a lot every day. I don't know what comes out of my mouth half the time.
Did you mention that this next part? So
yeah, moving on. Go ahead.
We're going to redo the reenactment now. So on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave and Brian Alvarez went into more detail about.
Oh no! I didn't finish this.
Sorry, go ahead.
He says, when I noted that I never reported it, the info was given to me that Goldberg was in fact the secret opponent of Ziggler. That was being kept quiet to the point that even the official internal lineup sheets list Ziggler versus Miz. Ziggler versus Miz was announced on SmackDown, but that match was never scheduled. I was going to be Goldberg all along. And then, yeah, like you said, he went into detail on it, Wrestling Observer Radio.
Yeah, these transcripts courtesy of Dominic D'Angelo of WrestleZone. Steve, would you like to be Dave Meltzer, and I'll be Brian Alvarez?
Yeah. So Meltzer says this, as we've been talking. I'm not going to do Meltzer.
It's good to try. If it's not working, then don't go with it. Just try.
He seems to he goes into circles sometimes.
It sucks.
He does this.
That's the only thing I do with Brian Alvarez.
As we've been talking about, Dolph Ziggler has an opponent at the show, and I didn't know who it was. I was just told that it's not The Miz and it's not Shawn Michaels. So that's what I was told. So then somehow. Now, did you ever mention Bill Goldberg's name as an opponent for Dolph Ziggler?
I mean, I may have speculated about it because he's mentioned Goldberg's name in every single promo he's done. Is that
That's a good Alvarez. Right. Everything seems kind of angry with him.
Yeah, no. And the fact that Goldberg, here's what I did say, because I believe this is every ounce of my being. Goldberg guaranteed wants to avenge that match with The Undertaker.
Yeah, everybody wants him to. Well, I shouldn't say that. Everyone who supports him wants him to.
Sure.
Yeah, true. So probably because of what you said, some people must have written somewhere that I said that Bill Goldberg was going to be wrestling Dolph Ziggler. This is like several days ago. It was only a couple days ago. I
think that's a couple days ago was editorial. Anyways,
okay.
Carry on.
And I said I never reported that. Somebody was trying. Somebody who's not even worth talking about going in Raw, but started like a thing of I talked to WWE and they hate Bill Goldberg and that's not going to happen. Which I knew they didn't hate Bill Goldberg. So okay, that's where I kind of look. I don't think he's talking about us at all because you're right. We don't do that. We don't really get on Twitter for that kind of stuff. But I did get the impression somehow, some way that he said that WWE had a hard no on Bill Goldberg
for SmackDown. Yeah, that was in the newsletter last week.
That
was in the newsletter.
So I
think the phrase was an emphatic no.
Okay, I extrapolated from that WWE is just a hard no in general on Goldberg.
Much how Brian Alvarez speculated that Goldberg would be Dolph's opponent based on the fact that Dolph kept on mentioning Goldberg's name. You speculated that since WWE did not want Goldberg at SmackDown, according to Dave, they just may not want him around, period.
Right. Which I don't think is a huge leap in logic.
I don't think it's a massive leap, no.
Given how his match just went down with Undertaker and the look on Undertaker's face.
And we all thought because the first SmackDown on Fox is going to be all hands on deck.
Right, exactly. Anyways. He was going to be anywhere to be there.
Yeah,
okay.
Anyways, continue.
Continuing on. I'll drop the accent. Or not, what the
impression,
yeah. So I said, I never said that. I don't know where this is coming from. So thank you to these idiots because I got a call from somebody in WWE who was talking to me about, how did you know it was Bill Goldberg? And I said, I didn't know it was Bill Goldberg. They didn't realize that I said I didn't know because all these people have said that I said it when I never said it in the first place. So in fact, it is Bill Goldberg. And that's how I found out. Isn't that wonderful, Brian Alvarez?
It sucks. Do you think it's a possibility that now that WWE accidentally revealed this information to Dave Meltzer, they might be like, well, we can't do exactly what we were going to do now?
No, man, they're not going to do that. They do stuff for the millions of people who are going to be watching SummerSlam, not for the thousands of people who,
or Wrestling Observer newsletter subscribers,
or Going in Raw subscribers, or whatever the internet wrestling community.
Just look at a number of subscribers. It's almost it has been for a long time 200,000.
Yeah, right.
That's not a small number.
Okay, but look at our actual views.
Well, I mean, if they just do a cursory thing of who are these idiots over here going in Raw, let's take a look. Well, 200,000 subscribers. That's.
I mean,
ooh.
okay, so let's take a look at Wrestle Talk and Cultaholic.
Yeah.
They're much bigger than us.
Yeah.
Audience-wise.
Have they mentioned this?
They're new. They had to have.
Yeah, I would think so.
Their news shows on the YouTube side of things hover around, I would say, like 50 to 100,000, depending on the
Oh
topic.
yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. So, it's I think it's far. I mean, it's like what? Altogether, maybe 10%, like them, Cultaholic, all the British dudes, and us, and then guys like JD, perhaps. That's maybe a tenth of their subscriber base.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't know.
Well,
I don't think my point is I don't think they cater to the internet wrestling community necessarily. I think they have an ear open to them.
Yeah.
But Goldberg's a big deal.
Yeah.
They're not going to scrap Goldberg and say, "Oh man, no, it leaked out. We're going to scrap Goldberg. Let's go with Miz," because that's a match that people have seen over 24 or around 24 times.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on it. I don't know. Do you think that
Oh,
they
no,
would?
That's probably what's going to happen because Vince just does what Vince wants to do. Nonetheless, they have changed things based on how news has gotten out.
They have changed things
past.
based on leaks. Sure.
When the betting odds were calling entire shows, seemingly,
it
seemed like some misinformation may have gotten out.
Well, no, we've also heard. Okay, so God,
and they tightened up the leaks so betting odds weren't basically 100% accurate.
I'm trying to remember. Maybe Chad will remember. I thought there's been instances where they've changed results based on news leaking or, God, like reveals of mystery.
Didn't the year that Sheamus won the Rumble, the original plan was for Jericho to do it, but it got leaked out he was going to be in it, and so they changed it or something like that?
There's been stuff. There's been weird
It's
stuff
happened
like
before
that
where news is leaked and they change stuff to counter the leak.
Yeah.
It's happened.
It's not,
It's not a common occurrence, but it's happened.
Yeah.
So who knows? Who knows? Anyways, as I mentioned before, I really don't care to see this match. But,
Oh, I wonder if this is true. Well, Devin Morton claims here in chat that the troll Meltzer was talking about was Brad Shepard.
Oh.
Which makes total sense. Did you know that Samoa Joe won the WWE title at Smackville? Did you know that? Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, so now we're getting to spoiler territory. So if you want to avoid a potential huge reveal on SmackDown this week, hit mute.
Yeah.
Skip ahead maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah. When we do, well, how about this? After this one, we'll put the siren back up.
There you go. When you see the siren back up, you can come back.
Mm-hmm,
Didn't you take it off the editor though?
Oh yeah, probably.
All right, you can put it back anyway. This is again also from the newsletter. Again, if you don't want spoilers, mute. Move on with your day.
If you don't want to know who attacked Roman Reigns,
skip ahead, whatever.
Although we speculated that it was this person.
Yes, he's been in the news.
Mm-hmm.
Quote from the newsletter: another new match is Roman Reigns. This is for SummerSlam, by the way. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
The angle on SmackDown where all the kinds of things collapsed on Reigns that looks so hokey is to lead to the revelation that Bryan was behind it. Also explains Bryan never saying anything about his career-changing announcement. Now, WWE had an official statement this morning saying that the reason all that stuff fell on Reigns was due to forklift driver error, that it wasn't fastened to the forklift sufficiently and thus fell. Apparently when the slightest breeze came through the backstage area.
Well, Roman's aura is so immense.
Yeah, it changes time and space around him. And therefore, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
So yeah, that's a match that I'm interested in seeing.
They've had matches before. The Fastlane a couple years back was really good.
I think, Daniel Bryan, especially with his heel persona, he's such a fun wrestler to watch. Just in general, doesn't matter if he's a heel or face. Roman, when he's in a match with an opponent that's a really spectacular wrestler, he can be brought to a really, really great match. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, man. I hope this feud doesn't end at SummerSlam either. I hope it keeps on going. Do you think that this is going to play at all into whatever Daniel Bryan's announcement is going to be? Is he going to announce that he's the guy that my big announcement is that I tried to murder Roman Reigns?
Maybe.
Are they going to arrest Daniel Bryan for attempted murder?
Well, they got to have some evidence first.
Yeah.
If the official investigation determined that it was driver error, the internal investigation, then what evidence are they gonna pin on Daniel Bryan? Then?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless he was determined to be the forklift driver.
Should be fun, though. I always love these whodunits.
Yeah, they're great.
Is Roman going to don a Sherlock Holmes cap? Is he going to bring in expert detective William Regal?
He should.
Who figured out that it was Johnny Gargano? No, he didn't figure that out. It wasn't him. Gargano just, didn't he?
He just admitted to it.
He just admitted to it.
He came out with the hoodie over his head and pulled off. It was pretty much like a higher power thing.
It was me.
It was me. It was
pretty
me.
much a higher power.
It was me all along.
Yeah.
But we kind of all figured it was Gargano anyways. He was like the first person to walk through the door after we heard that there was an attack.
Yep. Which one, what's the principle that says if it's the most obvious thing, it probably is? It's that thing.
Is that Occam's razor?
I wanted to say it was Occam's razor.
The most likely explanation for anything is the simplest one or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
We're real smart, aren't we?
What's the law that says if something bad is going to happen? Murphy's Law?
Murphy's Law.
If something bad's going to happen, probably will.
Yeah.
Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways.
Hey, you want to throw up that emoji? People know it's time. They can pay attention now.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm glad you remembered that. Otherwise, I'd be waiting for that emoji forever. Because
I know.
Steve doesn't remember things. Here we go.
Usually I don't either.
All right, you got what the? I put in PNG. I clearly thought this fooled me. Look at this background right here. It made me think that it was an actual PNG.
We look like idiots.
And guess what? It's not. It sucks.
It sucks.
All right, everybody, come back. Come back. We're back now.
We're back. I'm doing a quick check on tickets here while you got all that worked out.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's what the siren's for in the first place.
Yes, it is. It is. While I do this, Steve, you want to move on to the next story since it is about All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. All Elite Wrestling looking to perhaps gain casual fans. We want some people, not business. We want casual, not even business casual. We want like sweatpants.
Casual, yeah.
That's what AEW wants. That's what Going In Raw wants. Sweatpants. Cody Rhodes
kind of exist in casual all the time. Anyways,
I had some cut-off sweat shorts that I was going to wear to the office today, and I was like, nah, I'm going to go with my fancy green khaki whatever shorts.
I have basketball
cargo
shorts on because I'm going to the gym later today.
Nice. Anyways, Cody Rhodes. Good. Cody Rhodes recently appeared on Busted Open, and when asked about AEW potentially catering to casual fans, he said the following, and he talks in circles also. You guys have heard the term casual fan, right? Oh, how are they going to get the casual fan? The term casual fan, honestly, I think I throw up a little bit in my mouth every time I hear it because it's this vernacular to describe wrestling that's based on the Monday Night Wars. When the Monday Night Wars are over, they're not a thing as in they're not happening here and now in the present. What's happening right here and now in the present? We can't determine what it is. It's something that only history will be able to tell us. So my focus is always the base that built AEW. And that base, if you've seen it, you get it. And if you haven't seen it, it's just something that you have to see and feel. Bully knows what I'm talking about because there's a lot of confidence that sometimes can get misplaced for arrogance on my behalf or the Elite's behalf. But I've seen the power. I've seen it. And that's why I want to focus on them first and foremost. You know, these people who are plenty critical of what AEW does, and instead of signal boosting that, I'd rather 100 of the fans that we have in that base than that one sulky son of a bitch that's not coming on board anyways. If that makes any sense, which it doesn't. You guys know the first way to fail is to try and please everybody. But I got to take care of the people who brought us to the dance in the first place, and I think that will be appealing on a global level. I have no idea what he's talking about here.
He's talking about they're not gonna change what they do to appeal to a wider audience. That's effectively what he's saying here.
You said that in one sentence, and it sounded crystal clear. What is this? Rage that he's... I don't know. I didn't actually listen to the thing, so I don't know how rage-filled he was. But the words are just kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good. You know, focus on the people that... Look, they did. The being the Elite fans, and then, like, you know, probably a lot of New Japan fans who really like their stuff there, and some Ring of Honor fans also.
Yeah.
Brought them to the dance.
Yep.
And so that's good. Focus on what works.
Yep.
And grow that.
I mean, obviously, what has worked for them has led to a lot of momentum, a lot of enthusiasm, ticket sales, seemingly eclipsing what WWE is doing right now. So while it does appear that what they're doing appeals to their base, it seems like their base is pretty good size. And the thing is, if they put on a good weekly television product, you got word of mouth going in your favor then too. You have people who watch the show who are talking to people who might be casual wrestling fans.
Or, I mean, more importantly, lapsed fans. People who are just sort of tired of the WWE and they haven't been watching. And I think that's where somebody like Chris Jericho and even to a degree Moxley comes in. I mean, especially Chris Jericho. If you're somebody who watched, even when the dude bringing us the water cooler, we have a water cooler now. We should start shooting water cooler videos.
We should.
Chit-chatting at the water cooler.
Yeah.
Because we have
every friendo road can take place at the water cooler.
Gather around the water cooler.
Yeah.
When he came over, he was like, what are you guys, like a marketing agency? I'm like, the hell? I'm like, nah, man, we're a pro wrestling podcast. I was literally sitting there with a mouthful of Cheetos watching 205 after you'd left the other day.
That's funny.
And he just walks on in here. He's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh yeah, how's it going? He's like, you guys need water? I'm like, yeah, sure. And
so yeah, I was a mouthful of Cheetos. I'm very thirsty.
and I just went like this. So anyways, I said, yeah, we're a pro wrestling podcast. And he said, oh, I used to watch pro wrestling. I'm like, yeah, a lot of people used to.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think he knew who, like, Stone Cold was.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see Jericho's old face on that, I'm like, oh man, this looks like it might be cool.
Yep.
That's why he's going to be champ.
Yep. Yeah, probably will be.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if Hangman Page was the first champ, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna build a star. That's how you do it.
Yep. So, anyways, yeah, I think it's funny.
Yeah,
it was definitely reads like a promo.
Yeah, I know.
You guys have heard the term casual fan, right? He's got that little lisp going. Oh, how are they going to get the casual fan? The term casual fan, honestly, I think I throw up a little in my mouth every time I hear it. That's my Cody impression. There's a little bit of a lisp. Anyways, so that's good. Okay, Larson, what's the TV ticket sales so far now?
Still tickets popping up, but I'm not able to add anything to the cart.
Even
nosebleeds.
Has Matt Jackson said anything? Has Cody?
No, I've been checking Twitter the whole time too.
Good.
I'm keeping my eye on all sorts of things right now.
Good.
Trying to get the latest information on these AEW ticket sales. Oh, here I just got a Upper Deck ticket to go to cart. So seemingly the only tickets available are Upper Deck. 400 level.
Ooh.
Nosebleeds. I have yet to get something
close to the action.
I haven't tried a 200 level yet. Let's try that. And that's second deck. Let's see what we got here.
What do you got?
Nope. So seemingly the only thing left are Upper Deck seats. So if you just want to get in the building, you can do that. Let's talk about something that's going to be happening at that event. AEW's television debut.
They're crowning a new champion. Of course, at All Out, they're crowning the men's world champion. And at the first episode of TV, they're crowning the all-new, brand-new, all-elite women's world champion.
Correct.
So that's cool.
Yeah, the story was broke by Sports Illustrated, and SI reached out to Brandy Rhodes about the news, is what she had to say. Quote, for many female wrestlers, the opportunity to fight for the title represents the crowning achievement of their career. The AEW Women's Championship will be the cornerstone of the women's division. The championship will be treated with the utmost respect and prestige. We hope to inspire future female wrestlers to dream of holding such a meaningful title. Sports Illustrated adds, quote, Rhodes confirmed that further specifics regarding the Women's Championship, including those competing for the right to be the first champion, will be revealed in the Road to All Out video series on YouTube. And I guess if this particular episode, one scheduled for next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, will give us the details.
I have not seen episode 3 or 4 yet. One just dropped the other day.
Yeah.
I think it was episode 3. I haven't seen that one yet, but
Gotcha.
I watched the first 2. They're very well produced.
Mm-hmm.
They're very well produced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do a hell of a job on those.
Sean Spears is really trying to sell the crap out of this match with Cody. I wonder if they're going to go like no DQ or something like that, or unsanctioned.
Oh yeah,
hold harmless agreements.
There you go.
Signed by all.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so that's cool. Anyways, let's talk about something less cool. Harley Race passed away yesterday, Thursday. I knew he'd been battling, I believe, lung cancer for a while.
Yeah.
And it seems sadly he finally succumbed to it. One of the greatest NWA heavyweight champions of all time, a legend in the industry, seemingly a beloved wrestler, figure, mentor. I know Tommaso Ciampa trained with him. Countless others have. I know the Singh brothers posted a picture at his wrestling academy, I believe. Just a legendary presence in the wrestling industry. Has left us.
Yeah, his reach was far and wide, and the condolences were pouring in throughout the wrestling world yesterday. Not as bad, but still pretty disheartening. Defiant Wrestling, formerly WCPW, went under. they announced yesterday on their Twitter account that they would be closing up shop. And
that's a bummer.
Some people on Twitter had sort of said, yeah, this is what happens when WWE basically comes in and snatches up all the names. This kind of stuff is the result of it.
Unless you're in WWE's good graces.
Yeah. Unless you sign an agreement that effectively says they can close you whenever they want for a high dollar amount.
I know.
So that's a bummer. One less place for people to wrestle is a sad thing. It's not good. They had all sorts of buzz when they started a couple of years ago.
Oh man, the talent that went through there.
They spent
in the
a
early
lot
days
of money.
Was insane.
On top level talent. Remember, I think one of their they had Kurt Angle go through there.
They had Angle go through there.
Alberto, Rey Mysterio went through there.
Yeah, they had that whole World Cup tournament. They had a bunch of wrestlers from New Japan in it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Of course, Will Ospreay was there for.
Well, he was a
while.
member of Pacitti Club.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, that was honestly like kind of a revolutionary thing in itself. Was the guys who are now Cultaholic were What Culture at the time, or were with What Culture at the time, and they were all on-screen personalities, and they were, of course, tweeting out all of their memories of it, good and bad. They said, there was a lot of ups and downs, but they're all sad about it. It's like, this was a place where it's like, like when Machinima closed for us. It's like, oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
It's like there were ups and downs. I don't like getting laid off, but at the same time, like
we poured a lot of sweat into those videos we did there.
Yeah. And I think the same could be said for those guys in Defiant. Like I remember watching that stuff, and it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun to watch those guys who basically do the same kind of thing that we do. But they're all
seems like 75% of NXT UK right now were at one point in WCPW / Defiant.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole scene. Jim Smallman also today said that he's
leaving Progress at the end of the year.
Progress.
Yeah.
But I think his day job is just NXT UK. So he's still heavily involved in the pro wrestling scene.
Yeah.
It's just having to juggle probably both those things is not easy.
Too much.
It's too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Right now, a brief ticket update. Oh, never mind. I thought the only thing.
Oh, yeah. Alex C. made a good point here in chat, too. I'm glad he brought this up. YouTube demonetizing wrestling. There was that period when, like literal pro wrestling on YouTube was being demonetized. But then they spent I forget who reported this at the time, but WCPW spending stupid money on the big names that they were bringing in.
Yeah.
And they were kind of pricing out a lot of the other promotions.
Yeah. We went to a WCPW show in Orlando. It was a lot of fun.
The one they did in Orlando,
yeah. We had to leave a little early.
Joey Ryan and Jack the Jobber became Iron Heavy Metalweight champion, and then laid down for Joey Ryan to give it back.
That was fun.
That was it was a lot of fun. Yeah, what was the main event? Was
it was
David Starr?
No, that wasn't the main event. It was David Starr.
The last match we saw, I think it was David
Starr. Then Bobby Fish was in it. Michael Elgin. It was a tag match, I believe. Main event was Drew.
Yeah.
The same day that he would later sit in the audience at NXT Takeover.
Yeah, that's right. And you said you saw him in the lobby.
In the hall. Yeah, when I was leaving.
Yeah.
Because we didn't leave at the same time.
Yeah.
He was out there kind of, I think, wandering around, I don't know if he's trying to find out where he's supposed to be, and then someone came up to him and said hi.
Why didn't we leave at the same time?
Because we didn't make a scene of us leaving.
We didn't want to make
it
conspicuous.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, you act like you're going to the bathroom.
We went to that, it was the February prior, we went to our first PWG show, and that's where we first heard people on 2 counts saying "too sweet."
Yeah.
If someone kicks out at 2. And we started doing it at that WCPW show, and then everybody started doing it there. And then it felt like, and I'm not going to take credit for everybody doing it.
It felt like this.
It felt like after that show, everybody was doing it everywhere.
We introduced it.
So
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm not going to take credit for it.
Who was on that card? Hold on a second. I don't want to. Cornette was on commentary.
Yeah, Cornette was on commentary. Martin Kirby was there. David Starr, Elgin, Bobby Fish. Drew was in the main event, but I remember he was wrestling.
Triple threat? That was Bobby Fish.
Oh, that was a triple threat. It was Bobby Fish, David Starr, and Elgin. That's what it was.
Was Elgin in the triple threat?
Yeah, it was a triple threat. That's what it was. I think it was supposed to be a tag match, but someone...
Was it State of Emergency?
That sounds right.
2017? Yeah, Drew Galloway versus Rampage. Ricochet versus El Ligero.
Oh, we missed that. That was a match.
I don't remember that.
We didn't see it because we had to leave to go to the Internet Darlings panel.
Jeez. And then, Bobby Fish, David
Joe
Starr.
Hendry, against Matt Stryker.
Joe Hendry versus Matt Stryker. I remember that. Primate versus Joey Ryan. And then that's when Jack the Jobber came in. Alex Gracie and Lucas Archer versus Drake and James R. Kennedy. Is Drake James Drake?
I don't think so.
Was it the rapper Drake? Martin
I doubt
Kirby
it.
versus BT Gunn. Yeah,
That was a fun show.
that was a fun show. Commentators Alex Shane and Dave Bradshaw. I thought one of them was Cornette.
He came out for a match or something.
Oh,
like that.
okay.
He wasn't there the whole time.
Okay, all right.
Because he came out and did it. He did commentary with Ross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that was fun.
That was a fun show.
That was fun stuff. Anyways, let's do some super chats, and then we'll open some mail after these.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the super chats.
Yes. Luis Felipe de Castro Reese.
Luis Felipe de Castro Reese.
Thank you. Team Larson versus Team Steve in Connect 4. You have to pick 4 wrestlers to join your team. Who do you pick? Thanks, friendos. Let's draft them. You can have first pick.
Xavier Woods. I win.
Samoa Joe. He's the up, down, down champion right now.
Tyler Breeze.
I'll say Aleister Black.
I'm very cerebral.
Yeah.
Ember Moon.
Good.
She's like she likes the tabletop gaming, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like you got to be smart to get that stuff.
Cesaro.
Really, Cesaro?
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that the Zodiac Killer sent us
Oh, what?
a letter.
You get one more pick.
I don't need one more. I win.
All right. So you say Grant Gill. My dad was talking about when Roman got cancer, and it was part of Vince's plan to fake the whole cancer stuff to get Roman over at the time. Do you see him doing that? No. No. Not at all. Dylan Haggett. Cameron Grimes looks like a small Killian Dane.
I never thought about it that way, but I can see the similarities.
Jose Alaguna. Who would win in a game of Uno? You or me?
Me.
So much left a chance to.
You're colorblind. You don't even know how to play that game. Quiet Wyatt Designs.
Oh, cool.
I'm joking. You're not colorblind.
No, I'm not. Bobby Mincy. Steve, did you get my message about commissioning a sketch from you? Also, missed your friend is coming back to Matt Chat. Been mentally unwell. Well, hope you start getting better there, Bobby.
Feel better. I did get your message. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't know about doing sketches.
This
That's
is great.
amazing.
This is amazing.
Somebody literally, who is this?
This is from Sean Wheat.
Sean sent us a letter question, and it's just simple. Alex Riley to AEW?
Answer in a video. Probably not. Probably not.
That's amazing.
I don't even know what he's doing these days.
Oh, this is cool. Quiet Wyatt Designs. Nolan
Oh,
Ryan
wow.
sent us this. He said, enjoy these 2 T-shirts designed by Juan Ortiz of the Dead Designs. I love Juan, man. I
Yeah,
think
he does
he's
good
great.
stuff. He does great stuff.
If you could, check out his T Public site where he has Risha Romania designs as well as Wrestling Legacy tees. He does all sorts of amazing designs. He's going to be a father very soon, so if the friendos enjoy his designs, grab them from T Public and help him out. Too sweet, hearty handshake. Nolan Ryan, thank you so much. Oh man, these are so great.
Oh man,
these are so nice. Let's see here, large and XL. You get this one.
Cool.
I get this one. These are terrific. This is for.
Oh man,
God,
that's
I love
awesome.
these. This is for Mania. Oh, this is the Mania that we were at. No. Yeah, we were at this one. Yeah, we were at that one.
Yeah.
31.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
that's so cool.
That is so cool. I
This
love
must
it.
be Mania 20. Yeah, Mania 20.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's terrific. That's really great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Tom Talks Rubbish. Feeling down. Your videos really help. Thanks.
Thanks.
Dylan, Monday has 2K20 details. Who are you excited for? I want GM mode, and I want gauntlet matches.
The big mansion thing, it says they tweeted out a thing that said leave your belongings at the door.
And it's like a coat room.
Do you think maybe are they going to do like a Hall of Fame thing? Maybe it's going to be Hall of Fame based because they're going to do Hogan again.
Well, the coat room has Hogan's feather boa. It has Stone Cold's vest and Ric Flair's robe.
And then on the wall, there's like a Universal Championship and then like another old championship. I forget what it was. It was a big old bell. I forget. And I'm wondering if the mansion is supposed to be like their physical Hall of
Maybe.
Fame manifested.
Young Bucks tweeted 9 minutes ago. Tickets still available. We were just giving an update, so keep trying. Thanks, guys.
Oh, here we go.
Who's that from?
This is from Draft House Games.
Oh, awesome. Oh,
I am gonna take this to the bathroom.
no, you're not.
Come
Give it to
on, man! I
me.
need
You
to
have your copy.
I need to do poo-poo. I want to read that.
Keep it in your laptop bag, then. Thank you, Draft House Games. I'm gonna start reading this week. Oh my gosh, this is a long book.
I know. It's really good though. It's a quick read too. Let's see here.
That's a cool shirt.
This is coming to us from looks like the United Kingdom somewhere. Let's take a look. Oh, from M. Rigney. Michael Rigney sent us something. Let's find out what it is.
Let's find out what it is. Do we have a Twitter question thread?
Yes.
All right, I'll try to pull that up.
First, here is a poster of some sort.
Oh, cool.
Becky Lynch.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay.
What?
I want to rip it. There's the Becky Lynch poster. There she
Oh.
is. There's the man. There's the man. Some wrestling magazines.
Oh,
look at
cool.
that. Oh, it's like
Oh,
the
that
one
looks
that
familiar.
I got. Look at that. It's the WWE Kids magazine.
Cool.
Another WWE Kids
There's some
magazine.
fun quizzes in those.
What is this? FSM? Is that what this is? FSM?
Fight Sport magazine, something
There
like
you
that.
go. That's cool. Oh, here's a letter. Hi, Stephen Larson. I just wanted to send you a package to say thank you for the great content you create. I sent you a drawing of my favorite wrestler, Asuka. Oh, cool.
Ooh, I want to see.
Oh, look at that. That's sick.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm putting that on the set, man.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks again for the great content you provide. Too sweet and hearty handshake. From Michael Rigney in Ireland.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Ooh, some cards.
From Ireland.
Thank you very much.
And there's a AJ Styles poster here, too.
Cool.
On the other side, Braun and a bunch of other people. So that's cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and there are a bunch of cards in here, too.
Wow, a bunch of cards. Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
going to give you a random one.
All right, who do I get? Who do I get?
Get Nia Jax.
Cool.
I'm not like...
All right, Anthony Valentine. Who's more indestructible, John Cena, Johnny Gargano, or Rambling Rabbit? I mean, he got eaten and smashed with a mallet and still came back.
He's book strong.
He is book strong, and he knows the secrets of Firefly Funhouse.
Fighting Spirit magazine. Cool. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I'll go Rambling Rabbit. Your son, Christopher Kaufman. Which wrestler do you suspect to be the best cook?
Well, Emma literally had a cooking show.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to go with Tanil Dashwood.
Yeah, that's a good one. Steve Kaharski. Is WWE officially in the toilet? No.
What?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Mr. Triplemania, Juan Guerrero Jr. Let's say the unthinkable happens. WWE folds and is bought by a competitor. Considering the legacy and prestige of WrestleMania, would you like to see that competitor continue to hold that event or just let it die? If by some chance WWE was struck by extreme financial hardship, massive controversy, whatever the case may be, and had to fold, whoever were to buy it, yeah, they would. I don't doubt would continue WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because it's such an enterprise.
That's
unto
their
itself.
biggest. Yeah, that brings in a ton of money. Like whenever you look at the, whenever they do the quarter like 3 financials, and they take a look back at quarter 2. I don't know what it is.
The Mania quarter.
The Mania quarter.
Yeah,
is
it's
always
huge. It's
huge.
massive.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Jova asks, "What's your favorite type of hot pocket?"
I'm not a huge hot pocket guy. I'll go the barbecue one.
Yeah.
Because me and cheese don't exactly get
It
along.
vaguely tastes like barbecue.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, I like the
It
pizza.
tastes like brown sugar.
I like the pizza one, which vaguely tastes like pizza.
Nikyle, who would you like to see beat John Moxley for the IWGP US title and why? It's going to be Juice. Juice is going to get that belt back.
You think so? What makes
Yeah.
you say that?
I just kind of feel like it is.
Okay.
Like I think Juice is going to beat him in the G1, and then they'll have a match for it, and he'll win.
And Juice is going to get 2 wins over Moxley?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're all in on Juice.
I think New Japan is high on him.
Man, I don't know. Any suggestion I have would just be like a shot in the dark. because I just don't. I mean, you kind of get a feel for like how things are going. I don't know, man. I don't know. It'd just be a shot in the dark. Osprey.
Okay.
Give him some. That isn't like a junior belt. Let's see here. Nick Wolf. Is AAA just live action cosplay WCW and fun wrestling? I would say it's the opposite. WCW takes a lot of inspiration from
We can
AAA.
only hope to be as awesome as AAA. Chef Julian, is AEW obligated to have a big show like Wrestle Kingdom and WrestleMania on their schedule? I think either Double or Nothing, or I think either the Memorial Day weekend show or the Labor Day weekend show is going to eventually be it. I would suspect the Labor Day weekend show is going to be it.
I would suspect their all-in anniversary
is going to be their
show
Mania.
would be their Mania. So, yeah. And, I mean, I think maybe the question that you can sort of take from this also is, would they, let's say, so we know All Out is already a big hit. You know? Next year, Labor Day 2020. What size venue would they aim for?
If momentum's still good, enthusiasm's still high, and they think they could, like the United
Let's say every pay-per-view to that point
is a quick
higher
sellout.
and higher demand.
Well, if they're going to stay in Chicago, their other options are the United Center, which is larger than the Sears Center. I don't think WB has a deal with them because they always run at Allstate and Rosemont. After that, you're talking Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think it's Comerica Park where the White Sox play, or Soldier Field. I don't know if there's anything in between that.
They feel. I mean, it feels like the kind of thing where I don't know if they. I don't. You have to ask like, okay, well, what are their priorities? Because if you keep it at the Sears Center as like your traditional thing, like that's just going to be a hot building every year, and maybe they want that and the enthusiasm over the spectacle, and there's something to be said for that.
Connor, since Cal Jack is unavailable for Triple Mania, any thoughts about inviting James? That'd be awesome. I just fear at this point it's probably short notice because it's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's something that I had wanted to do. I haven't talked to him in a little while. He's got like a pretty strict streaming schedule. So it didn't really occur to me to say, hey, you want to come up here to Sacramento? You know,
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year.
We'll set it up so next year we can have a lot of people. Dang MQ says Soldier Field holds 65,000. So I don't know if there's a venue in Chicago they could do like at the 30,000 level. I just don't know. I mean, Wrigley's not as far as baseball stadiums go, I don't think it's huge, but still, I don't even know if they'd be willing to do anything other than baseball there. I know they do concerts from time to time. I still don't know what else is there. MMML, will the Triple Mania stream stay on Twitch? I know Impact asks you to remove it from the VOD. If Triple Mania wants us to do that, then we're going to have to do that. And we can't upload it to YouTube. And yeah, we definitely can't upload it to YouTube. So it's kind of a one-time thing. I wonder if there's a way we can sort of, I mean, the only other option, put it on the dark web. The only other option is that we record just the camera. I know. I was thinking that too. That's really the only other option. Yeah, and then you could just sync it up with their Twitch stream. That's a possibility. We can look into that. Let's see here. King Drew says, do you think Lance Archer would be a good fit for the U.S. title? Yeah, I think he would. I think if with enough build. Both Patrick Oliva and Dang MQ in chat here say that Chicago has an MLS stadium that holds 20,000. So that'd be a possibility. There you go. If they did it, but here's the thing though, because like, okay, the capacity for Sears Center is what, 12? It was like 11. 11 or 12, right around 10. Yeah. Like, I don't know if they're gonna do it. So Christian says Chicagoland Speedway 47,000. I would think they would go for giant or stay at Sears Center. You know what I mean? Because you're either gonna want the enthusiasm of the Sears Center or massive spectacle. Totally. You know. Totally. I don't know if here's the thing also, if they go massive like 60,000 or 50,000, do you really want to start inviting comparisons to WrestleMania? Yeah, no. Because you don't have WWE's money. So do you really want to start that kind of competition? Is who can outbig? Like, I don't think they care about outbigging somebody. No, I think that's what put on good shows. I'm totally going to use that term, outbigging. Well, right now, I just checked. Don't you try to outbig me. For AEW, and right now the only thing that's showing up is upper deck seats. All right. So it might just be upper deck seats available at this point.
Blake Elizondo, is the 2019 WWE Championship functionally the same as the 2011 World Heavyweight Championship? If so, can we truly give WWE credit for having Kofi be champion? I think the fact that it has the legacy behind it, although I understand the concept that it's not as prestigious as the Universal Championship, but I kind of feel like it's not anywhere close to the gap between the like the later stages of the big gold belt, especially.
Yeah.
Like when Triple H held it, I think it was supposed to be the better title because JBL was holding it on the other brand.
Yeah.
But like by the end, it was far and away. The WWE title was prestigious.
Yeah.
World Heavyweight title was like a curtain jerker title. I think in fact Edge and Alberto, like, they opened up that Mania with the big gold
match,
belt.
Yeah, that title match. Yeah.
So no, I think they can, because I think that, you know, you've got Kofi there in the same lineage as Hogan and Stone Cold and Cena and all them. So yeah.
Graydon Hendershot, knowing your love of Connect 4, is there any type of board games you two like? I would like to send some games your way.
I think I have all the games.
Same
that I
here.
like.
So I like Stratego.
Yeah,
I have
that
that.
game too.
I have Trivial Pursuit. I have Risk. Those are kind of it.
Yeah. I was never like a huge board game guy.
Lord Ziffer, does Jericho having a 6-man tag match on the first episode of AEW on TNT spoil the result of his championship match at All Out? I would think he would be in a singles action if he won the title, not necessarily.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that?
Does Jericho having a 6-man tag match on the first episode of AEW on TNT spoil the result of his championship match at All Out?
No, because he's going to win that.
And if his first program after All Out is with one Kenny Omega for said title, then it would work out.
Van Dam asks, I was watching the SummerSlam Fatal 4-Way, and OMG, Braun was white hot. How did they drop the ball so bad with him?
Try to turn him heel.
They kept him perpetually as a plan B.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you stop building a guy and you start just having him wait in the wings. And you do silly things like, oh, maybe we can turn him heel. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, let's bring him back.
Well, let's just destroy his momentum.
Yeah.
We'll turn him heel.
People are still behind him, though.
Oh, yeah, people still love him.
It's just that momentum, it did stop pretty dead. Sizzlin, we'll end on this one. Sizzlin Papaya Gaming. Hey, guys, were you going to the AEW TV premiere? Nope.
Doesn't look like it. Lower level seats back up. Show them back up.
Okay,
keep trying,
there you go.
Keep trying.
Still seats available.
Maybe.
Evident maybe. Yeah, it could be.
There's still tickets popping back up.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can secure some lower level tickets. No. That's it.
Okay, that's it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. What do we got coming up on? Oh,
we got to do Ask Stephen Larson.
Ask Stephen Larson. No bonus episode live today. We're just going to do Ask Stephen Larson.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. You guys are just free to do what you want now. Thanks for watching. Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Be a part of Going In Raw today at patreon.com/Stephen Larson. Starting at $1 a month, you can enjoy Going In Raw ad-free, gain access to the daily 30-minute Going In Raw post-show, exclusive merchandise, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.